Hello and welcome back to the Lost Artistry Lash channel. Today we have two special guests in our Lost Artistry Training Institute doing two completely unique wispy lash styles. Okay, so both of these artists have traveled here to Victoria to do our masterclass that we taught yesterday in Victoria, BC. So let's see how they're gonna bring these sets to life. So first we have Natalia over here. She traveled here from Toronto, Canada.
So I'm using CC curl all throughout. I'm gonna be using 0.5 and 0.7 diameters, and we are bundling our spikes.
Can you, Natalia, show me your mapping plan? I love how you drew it out on your paper.
We have directioning, we have layering, we have the base layer, which is gonna be a 2 to 4 millimeter jump from the base to the spikes. And when we're bundling our spikes, we're gonna go down 1 millimeter to build kind of like a pyramid shape.
And that's really gonna make the spikes pop. So I'm really excited to see your set come together. And one thing I will say about her set is we've already had to go back in and remove some spikes. And this is something that we always have to do. Guys, full transparency, I create looks like this often, and I 100% of the time have to go in and remove at least 1 to 2 spikes because they're either misdirected or maybe look a little too short or something, so I have to end up removing them and putting new spikes back on. So if you want to replicate this set at home, please don't be afraid to look at the set partway through, break it into sections, and if you have to remove lashes because they're misdirected or misplaced in any way, you just got to do it. So you don't have to be committed, trust the process, and be totally open to making changes as you work. So let's go meet Kendra. So Kendra drove down here from Qualicum Beach, not too far away. We actually live on an island, and she drove, what, 2.5 hours, is that right? To get here today? Little more with the snow. Yeah, we almost missed our training yesterday. I'm so surprised that everybody came, which was amazing. We had 9 girls here and they all traveled from all different parts of the world, which is insane. Everybody arrived and we had such a good time. So what set are you creating today, Kendra?
We are creating a very wispy, light, natural set. We have a inspo photo. This girl has a ton of natural lashes, just like my girl Rachel here. So we are working to create a lot of natural texture just with light feathering going on. So that is alternating between the like 3-ish lengths per section, just to give a staggered effect. A little piecey and fluffy and light, but still full.
Are you going to be working with layers at all?
I have been working with layers just because I want to make sure I'm covering the entire bottom layer of the lash set, but otherwise we're just filling in and making sure we're not going too overly full, just because she does have such a high lash count. So not necessarily layering to make sure that we have the right lengths on each layer. It's more so just to make sure we have the coverage.
And that's a really good point for those who are watching at home. Covering the bottom layer of lashes is of utmost importance. I recommend doing this for every single set you do, because you have to think about this. When the clients open their eyes, they see the bottom layer, they don't see the top layer that you see while you're lashing. So bottom layer coverage is a must. All right, let's let these girls work. Here we have it, the afters of today's lash sets. I would love to hear in the comments below which set you vibe with most, and also be sure to leave some love in the comments to show these artists just how amazing of jobs they did here today.